Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is AD, aka AD Beats LV, coming back with another video. Um, Hopefully, everybody's having a good night, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever time zone you're at. We gonna get right into this video real quick. 600. I'm subscribed to him. Ricc Rocs TV. I'm subscribed to him, and 600 kind of went viral earlier today before I went to work. It popped up on my timeline or whatever. And I'm gonna just give an example of, the toxicity of YouTube and the back and forth, this whole and big U indictment thing and all this. And it just shows that you say the wrong things. I don't know, for whatever purpose, maybe content purpose. I don't know. Setting up a play, like they call it. I don't know what it is, but at the end of the day, it's not really funny, but it's interesting how they just go back and forth like this about certain things that shouldn't be talked about on a YouTube platform. It's been said so many times that you leave the street business in the street, you don't go. But this is the day and age where everybody's just telling everything. Everything's a topic. So it just shows that it just takes one word, or it takes something for somebody to say something, and it's a wrap. And I found this real interesting. I pulled up some clips, so let's get right into it. It ain't that long. I don't want to be too long-winded, but I appreciate everybody leaving the comments as well. I'm humbly just grateful that a few people are actually interacting, and I appreciate it. And I try to respond back too, because I'm interactive, and very responsive. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna try to keep from not laughing so much, because it's kind of serious, because things can get real hectic, off of some YouTube beef or back and forth, then it really goes to the street, But let's get into it. Let's go.
What's up?
Yeah.
And this shows right here, this was 6 months ago. Let's go.
I ain't even fit to wait for nobody to get up in here, man. We about to just go with it, man.
I don't be waiting.
Yeah, man, Compton Ricc Rocs with 600, man. It's gonna be a good one, y'all. We
Couple little buses just rolled by.
yeah, man, that was crazy, man. That was crazy, man. Dude rolled by. I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't even tripping. But he definitely knew who we was. He stopped and took a picture.
Yeah. So it's like this, right? When I see people slide through, I'm looking in the eye like, what up? I'm saying, see we on, just a regular person. Hello, you feel me? The dude didn't say nothing. He kept looking. So I'm like, look at that nigga like, what up, nigga? You know what I'm saying? He turned around his bike way down there and pulled his camera out. Busters.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We was right here in the face. Dude wanted to get far to appear to be tough. That's why I be saying, we see these dudes in person that don't be like that, bro. As you can see, we outside. We always outside every day, bro. But
we got too many tough dudes now, man.
yeah, fake tough, bro. Busters.
Yeah. But he might have been a fan of somebody that
He
that.
was trying to talk. He was trying to look tough, bro.
But anyway, man, let's get to it, man.
What's up with it?
Did you see 600 though? Yo, bro, let's run it back real quick. Excuse me. He's just like acting. He's just mad bothered by this dude. That let's look at his face right here, y'all. Like, watch this.
Yeah, fake tough, bro. Busters.
Yeah. But he might have been a fan of somebody that
He
that.
was trying to talk. He was trying to look tough, bro.
Look at his face.
Anyway, man, let's get.
But check that. That was 6 months ago, right? They was cool as a fan, right? They was all copacetic with each other. Straight partners doing some videos together. And then this pops up on my timeline before I went to work today. Let's go.
To it, man.
What's up with it? Now, all y'all be trying to joke and play with y'all little games about me, but I ain't never gave no law enforcement
Now, remind you that last video was just 6 months ago. Let's go.
no information or nothing. I ain't never told. I ain't never make no statements. None of that, right? I only speak about what's already online. So we're gonna talk about something that's also online. Compton Snitch Rock, aka Rat Rock. Now, you just got a video from the dude Jay Reed that you're celebrating, and he's bragging about being an informant with another known informant, Dale, who took down Big U. And this guy that you got on your channel that you're promoting is also a sex offender. So I'm here to ask you, and let's just get out the way, what side are you on, bro? Because every other, it's nutty this, Crip this, Compton Crip this, right? But that ain't what Crips do. See, you can joke all you want, and then you said that I'm going to be picked up in the 6-0 Rico. See, you worse than them little dry snitches. You a lie snitcher. So you over here lying.
You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, they was just cool just a week ago, bro. Now, it was like 6 months ago. They was cool. With all this stuff coming up, this kind of like shocked me, because I'm like, you know, like, he's going in. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Whatever you doing. I ain't in no Rico. I ain't broke a law in over 10 years, bro. I'm not in that case. I'm not in the complaint. I'm not in indictment. I don't mess with none of them dudes, bro. But you on here doing some lie snitching. And it makes sense with your video today, how you congratulating a known informant and a sex offender. But that's what you do, right? So now I have to just wonder, are you good in your hood anymore? Like, because I know the Compton Crips ain't going for that.
You see what I'm saying? And see, this one stuff starts getting real, because now, you know, 600's touching on, you know, his hood, which is not good. Like, this is a toxicity at an all-time high right here. You know, this little back and forth, and he just dropped this earlier, so this is like brand new right here. Let's go.
I know especially the nutties ain't going for that. So I think we're starting to see you spiral out of control. Since you're no longer a street dude, I don't beef with little goofy little dudes who not really street dudes. I'ma just let you do you. We're not even gonna respond to you. Now, if you was a street dude,
but y'all was just kicking it 6 months ago, bro. Let's go. See, you see what I'm saying, though? That's my whole point, is ain't no such thing as a you know, partnering up on YouTube or having allies or whatever, because this is what it seems like it always ends up happening right here. Let's go.
You know, that comes with morals and rules. We see that you don't play by the rules. You're on your page congratulating an informant who's bragging on your page, who's also a sex offender. All bad all the way. So we're gonna let you do you, Rat Rock. Actually, we can't even call you a snitch and a rat, because that's a term for a street nigga. You just a civilian. But I guess you got what you wanted. It's just crazy because you said I'm going to jail for a 6-0 Rico. You said, and I screenshot and recorded in case you deleted it. 600 is going to jail for the Rico. So not only you trying to lie, snitch, and throw me in something I ain't got nothing to do with, you said something was gonna happen to me, like I got poked up. Nigga, I ain't on no paperwork. I'm not on this motherfucker celebrating no informants, bro. Especially not no sex offenders on a man tip. You know what I'm saying? So you got your facts wrong, but you you might have to do some answering to somebody. Oh yeah, and we heard about you getting marked out and all that by the PJs and beat up, and you know, all your lies been exposed. So
you see what I'm saying? But it's crazy how y'all was partners at once upon a time doing videos together to this right here. It's crazy, y'all.
Already been exposed. See how so.
Now, now that was his response right there to this video I'm about to show y'all now. What I did was I clipped it, and I only clipped it for Ricc Rocs talking about 600. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about Loose Cannon and Brick Baby as well. But you guys can go to Compton Ricc Rocs TV, man. I watch your content, bro, but I'm kind of shocked, bro, that you know, you and 600 or whatever is about to go through it, because I know you're going to respond, bro. So, you know, go subscribe. If you're into watching this type of thing like me, then go subscribe to both of them, 600 and Compton Ricc Rocs TV. They got good content, But this right here, you know, I can't really call it good content. I don't even know if it's actual, they call it a play, if they just playing, but I don't think they are. So let's check out Compton Ricc Rocs, well, actually 600 response to this video right here that we just watched. So let's get into it.
Yo, what up, it's Compton Ricc Roc with Compton Ricc Roc TV. It's a good Monday, a fresh start, and we about to get straight to the content. Everybody want to know what's going to happen to Brick Baby, what's going to happen to Loose Cannon, and what's going to happen to 600. Now, Big U is not off the streets because they say he did all of this stuff. No, them people know when they see any black man with some power, they do not want him nowhere. They get them off the streets. It's been happening since the beginning of time. Every black man you ever seen in this country with power, they either unalive them or they either lock them up in prison for the rest of their life. That's just the way it goes. He have power in their eyes. He's a powerful man, and that's something that these dudes do not have. They don't have that power, because if they had power like that, they will also be incarcerated. 600 went against the grain. He went against his homie. He went against his homeboys. Regardless of what excuse he made to do it, he brung it to the internet. So definitely when he get to jail, if he ever go to jail, if they ever pick him up on any indictment, any RICO, anything like that, he definitely would not survive. They will put holes up in him as soon as he hit the yard, because it might not be no homies on the streets that want to get him, but definitely when he get up in there.
I just don't understand why Ricc Roc even went there with it, though. So I kind of understand 600's response, but it's all just, it's not funny, but it's funny at the same time. It's like these dudes is old men, not old men, but older men, you know what I'm saying? And it's content. I don't know. Let's go.
It's still some homies that got love for their neighborhood, and they gonna do it for the fame, they gonna do it for the clout, they gonna do it for the game, they gonna do it for the love of they homie. And they gonna take him out, as well as 600. Nothing has happened to him yet. But if he ever get caught up and hit that yard, I can best assure y'all and best believe that he's going to get some hoes put up in him. This is what happened when you go against the grain. These dudes has been played, and they don't even know they played. For what reason? They don't even know. Is it a reward in it for them? Who knows? We gonna see.
Yeah, so that's it right there. I was gonna run the video with 600 going on his rant that he put out today about it, you know, but you guys can go to his channel and check it out. But I just wanted to show that, you know, this a whole history of YouTube thing and watching it. This always happens, you know. It's just not with these two. It happens with a lot of content creators or people who actually, you kind of like associates, know each other, meet each other in person or meet each other in YouTube, start doing content together, and then something just always goes wrong. Not all, but you know, a big percentage of this is what happens, you know, the back and forth, and then it can possibly, you know, go deeper than that, you know, and that's what, at the end of the day, nobody wants that, you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause you just, you know, you want a channel or whatever like that, but it just depends on, you know, what exactly your aim is, you know, and what you talk about. So you'll never catch me like talking about some street stuff or anything like that. I'll react to it like this because this is just a lesson for some people that, like, you know, I don't want no allies or, you know, be doing content with somebody, and because I can't picture myself going back and forth, you know what I'm saying, with somebody. I'm just not cut from that cloth to be just spewing stuff online, you know what I'm saying? So, but, you know, go subscribe to their channels, check it out. I'm going to keep it up there. I'm waiting for Ricc Roc to respond because I know he's probably going to respond. Either they talked, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes and squashed it, you know, before it went any further, because it can get real deep. You know, I think Ricc Roc is a real, you know, dude from the Nutty Block. So, you know, 600s, you know, from the 60s. So, you know, it wouldn't be good for them to really, you know, take it any deeper than the internet. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, you know, get that coconut cracked or something. You know, it's just, nah, like, it's not. And I ain't talking about with a bat neither. You can get your coconut cracked. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully they, you know, squash it, work it out, I'll keep, I'll keep an eye out. You know what I'm saying? Because I think Rick Rock is going to respond. So if he does, I'll do a reaction off of that or whatever happens between these two. But hopefully they can work it out because it ain't even that serious. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, but I mean, even though Rick Rock did say some stuff though, like how you gonna say a man gonna when as soon as he get to the joint, he gonna get poked up, man. That's like wow, bro. Like that's harsh, bro. Like like as soon as he get in there, he gonna get poked, like bro. That's foul, bro. I think I'll be pissed too, but I'll be like, yo, I have to call dude. I have to call him up and be like, bro, what's your problem, bro? Why you putting stuff, boy? You gonna make me fight you for real, bro. We gonna have to catch a fade, bro. You saying some crazy madness, but people do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's for content purposes, whatever, because things could turn real bad. You know what I'm saying? Really, in real reality. So hopefully they work it out. We'll keep tabs on it or whatever. Appreciate everybody, stopping by. It's a little quick one. I try not to be long winded, but sometimes, it gets fun watching stuff like this, but it's still a lesson, for people who are doing content or just want to, a life lesson. Certain things you just don't do. It can go real bad. You know what I'm saying? You only got one life to live. So, with that being said, I hope you guys liked it. Like, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell. I've been dropping consistently, between work and all that, and life is life, and I'm gonna keep dropping, finding interesting topics that I want to react off of or whatever. So hopefully, I can keep gaining some traction. I'll comment back, and everybody have a good night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in. This is ADB to LV, aka AD's reaction channel. We're gonna keep it going. So, let's go. And have a good night.